So in today's video, we're doing something a little bit different. Ordinarily, I do videos about the skincare and the beauty products that I'm really enjoying, and I want to have an opportunity to share that with you. But today, we're actually going to take a look at the products that just didn't work. Stay tuned. Where do I start? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're taking a look at the stuff that just hasn't worked for me. Now, I love that I get to experiment specifically for this channel, and I'm always trying out different things. And you know, there are some things that I just celebrate and I get super, super excited about, and then there are ones that just fall flat on their face, and you're like, oh shite, I just spent a load of cash on that. Because that does happen. So I realized that I don't share a lot of those don't work for me products very often. Now, I tend to do an empties video every now and then. I do a lot more of that on Instagram, but not really in the videos. So I'm only looking at the stuff today that just didn't work out for me. So I kind of broke them down into three categories. The first is the stuff that I really, really wanted to like I should like them, and there's no reason that I shouldn't like them. And then there's the stuff that just didn't work for me for whatever reason. And then there are what I'm calling the epic fails, the stuff that I couldn't even finish because I just couldn't. I had to stop them straight away. So before we get into the list, I just have to do that general disclaimer is, you know, these are just my opinions. These are just my opinions on the products and whether or not they worked for me and for my lifestyle and for my skin. You know, I'm 50 years old. I have relatively dehydrated skin. So this isn't going to be everybody's opinions. And there are a lot of brands in here that I actually really like. I don't like all products that come from any brand. You may really like some of these products, in which case that is fantastic. This is just my own personal, humble opinion. Okay, so the first category are the products that I really wanted to like and I should have liked. And I'm starting off with a pillow. This is the one by Nurse Jamie. Now, let me say, this is actually a fantastic pillow if I was using it the way that they intend to use it. Now, I was looking specifically for a pillow to help me with my back sleeping because I was on a mission. I needed to find something that was really going to help me solidify my position as a back sleeper. And I bought this specifically because it is designed to protect the face, because we're sleeping on our back so that we're not sleeping with our face scrunched up against a pillow, and it creates wrinkles, and by sleeping on our back we help to depuff, and there are all of these fantastic things from an anti-aging perspective that sleeping on our back delivers. So I bought this thinking that it was going to sit like this behind my neck and allow me to sleep. Well, I was wrong. It's really not good for that. Now, what this is great for is side sleeping. And if I were a side sleeper, just so you know, I'd be racing out and buying this pillow. Because when you're sitting like this, your face is designed to sit within here, so you're not squashing your face up and you're able to sleep on your side. It tucks beautifully underneath your neck, and it's actually fantastic for that. That's not what I wanted it for. So for me, it was a complete bust, and it's a shame. I think it's well made. I think it's comfortable. I think it's super soft, and it was actually the perfect pillow, just not for what I needed. So unfortunately, that's been sitting underneath the bed, totally unused. So if anybody needs a Nurse Jamie pillow, let me know. Okay, the second item on this list was actually a kit. It was a number of products that I got from Fenty Skin. Oh my God, this broke my heart. I bought the starter kit. I think it was about 100 quid, maybe a little bit less than that. Dollars, American dollars. I bought it from the US. And it came with 3 products. One was the makeup remover / cleanser. Second was the toner / serum. And third was the moisturizer with SPF. These are fantastic products. They are beautifully formulated. They actually feel really good on the skin. These were wonderful. I hated the scent. Like, I couldn't live with the scent. To me, it was cotton candy. Ugh, it was horrible. It was horrible. And again, that was just my opinion. But these were fantastic products that they were 2-in-1 products, so literally 3 products and you're good to go and you're actually good for the day. And I just think there was brilliance behind it. There's a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of research, a lot of money has gone into it. They're great products. They feel good on the skin. Couldn't wear them. Had to give them to my kid. So that one was a bit of a downer. So the next set of categories are just those products that I think are good products that just didn't work for me for whatever reason. So the first is this one. It's a toner by IsnTree, and it is their Green Tea Fresh Toner. It's actually a great product if you have the right kind of skin. It just isn't for my skin. I mean, this is really designed for people that have oily skin, combination skin, because it's there to pretty much decrease oil production. And that's what it's there to do. And that's really not what I need. I have dehydrated skin. So it wasn't something I was paying a lot of attention to when I picked it up. I just knew it was a good toner. I said, oh, sure, I'll grab some of that. And I didn't really do my own homework, and that's my own fault. So I have it here, and interestingly enough, I've been able to repurpose this, and I use this after I've washed my face before I do a dermaplaning, because it does get all of the excess, anything that's left on your skin after a cleansing, just to make sure that I'm using very, very clean, very, very dry skin. So I'm still getting through it. Now, I've had this product for probably a year. And in a year, I've used that much of it. So it's a great product if you have oily skin, and if you're looking for something to help with that, then this is the way to go. It just isn't for me. Okay, the next one is in the body lotion category, and this one is from Sanctuary. It is their Wet Skin Moisture Miracle, and I love the idea of this. And actually the usability and stuff was fine too. You use this in the shower before you towel dry. So you turn off the shower, and while you're still wet, you apply this lotion all over your body. The general theory, of course, is that damp skin helps products absorb better, which is true. So I love this idea. I love putting things on in the shower. I just didn't like the scent. For me, it's very perfumey. It doesn't smell natural. Like if I have a scent in a product, particularly a body product, and it comes from natural sources, then I'm totally fine with that. But this smells like perfume, and I just don't like it. I've used almost all of it. I'd say I'm probably about to right here. I hate throwing out products, so I will continue to use it up, but it's just not been a great one, and I won't be repurchasing this at all. But if you don't mind a bit of the perfumey sort of scent, then sure, give it a go. It's not expensive. This comes from Boots, and it does actually hydrate the skin quite well. I just can't stand the smell of it, so.
Give us a smell.
Give us a smell. Tell us what you think. It doesn't smell bad. It's just, doesn't that smell like perfume?
Ugh.
So it's not just me?
No.
It would actually be a great product if it didn't have that scent in it. But I wish there were more products like that on the market. I tend to use oils sometimes in the shower before I towel off. I just wish there were more options in lotions. This is actually a product that I should have put in the I really, really wanted it to work category. And this one is by U Beauty, and it is their Resurfacing Compound. I think it's an intense product, and I think if not used properly, it can cause a lot of trouble, and I think in the end it might have caused some trouble for me. It is an all-in-one kind of a product that it's delivering, you know, the vitamin C's, it's giving the exfoliants, it's giving the retinols, it's got everything in it, and I think it can be misused too easily, and I think it's a nervousness product for me, I would say. I haven't used even half of it. I think it caused some problems with my own skin, and I haven't been able to finish it. I'm not going to finish it. It gets great reviews. I know that it's probably a product that a lot of people really like and have been able to introduce into the routine. It just was not for me. Okay, this one was a bit of a bummer. It is a lip balm by Avene, and I love Avene. I think it's a great line. It's their, I'm probably going to butcher this. I don't even want to pronounce it. Cicalfate, perhaps? And it is a very hydrating product. It's just a lip product. It's a lotion. It's a white lotion. Put it on the lips. And it actually hydrates exceptionally well. But you know what it does? It leaves this just really gross little line kind of on the inside of your lip that kind of, it gets a little hard. It's actually kind of gross. So I can't use it because of that. I think it's a great product. I don't know what it does. It does something with just that little underbit of the lip. It gets gross. So never able to finish that, which is a little bit of a bummer. The last one in this category of just didn't work for me was a makeup, and I don't have it here. I can't find it. I must have given it to somebody, and it was actually a tinted serum by Ilia. And this product got so many great reviews. I was so excited when I was at the States in June, and I picked it up in Sephora, and I even did color match and put it on, and I thought it looked great. And I wore it the next time and the next time. I've actually done a video, and I'll put the link to it here, and it was just a total bust. I could not get it to work. It was like Oil Slick City. I cannot believe the amount of raving reviews that it gets. And I've got dehydrated skin, so I'm like the perfect candidate for it. But I've tried it again and again and again and again. I finally just had to go, Mary, just stop it. It's just, there was just nothing nice about it at all. That was an epic fail for me. Such a bummer. The next one in epic fails was a face moisturizer by e.l.f. It was called Hello Hydration. Now, I was really excited about this because just a couple of beauty editors that I follow were raving about how good this was. Now, this is the cheapest chips kind of a product. It costs about 15 quid. It's supposed to really deliver a hydration punch. It was crap. It dried out my skin. I couldn't even use it on my face for more than 3 days. I just couldn't because my face kind of did that. It was the absolute opposite of moisturizing, I felt. And super disappointed. But look, for 15 quid, I wasn't going to get too upset about it. It just wasn't what I was expecting after getting such high praise from a couple people that I watch and I follow. And it's not just reviews you read online, but it was actual beauty editors that I watch on a regular basis that said, this is a really, really good new product. Didn't think so. Ouch, I don't even have it here. It's gone. I don't know where it went. The next one in the epic fail is an SPF. And it was by Avene. Again, poor Avene's getting a bit of a hit today, which is really, I'm sorry guys, because you make really good products. It was the Fluid Mineral SPF 50. I don't even have it here. I threw it out. I mean, I didn't even keep it. And it was just impossible to rub in. It was white cast. Like, it was just impossible. I couldn't use it more than twice. 2 attempts, and I had to just give up completely and throw it out. That's not true. I used it on my hands a little bit, but it was just so bad. I never was able to spread it in. It was just a complete no-runner for me, and unless I'm doing something drastically wrong, and trust me, I'm using SPF every day, I could not get it to work. Okay, and the very last one on this list for me is a cleanser, and it is by Roche, another brand I totally adore. It was their Lipikar cleansing oil. Now, I love me a cleansing oil for that first step. Any kind of oil or balm that's going to help to really emulsify and just get that first layer of makeup off is a winner in my book. I don't know what was wrong with this product, and I couldn't put my finger on it because it doesn't emulsify. But not all products do. You know, balms don't. There was just something in the feel of it, and I don't know if it was missing a slip, but there was something in there, and I must have used that thing 15 times, and I finally just had to go, no, that's just not going to work for this. It just didn't feel right. It didn't do what I was expecting it to do. And like I said, it doesn't emulsify, and that's okay. It doesn't have to, but it needs to have some sort of give where you feel this stuff is coming off, and I didn't get it. Huge disappointment because I love an oil, and La Roche-Posay doesn't go wrong very often, but this is another one of those that just didn't work. And let me point out that I do try a lot of stuff, but if things don't work, I try to repurpose them, and I think it's important because I don't want to waste product. I hate throwing things out. I've spent money on this stuff, and I cannot abide by just chucking stuff out. So I try to repurpose. In fact, I did a video, which I can put a link for you up here. So, for example, this cleansing oil, I just put into the shower, and I used it as a body soap, and that was perfectly fine. You know, because if you use that on like one of those little scrubber thingies, and then it kind of, it was absolutely fine for that purpose. So some of these I find I can't repurpose, and if I can't repurpose them, then I try to give them or give this to other people who will benefit from them. Like, for example, Fenty. It broke my little heart, but I gave it to my 19-year-old daughter, and she used up all the product and really, really liked it. So at least that was a winner. So for me, though, there's always going to be a basket of shite that it just doesn't work. So I don't know, if you have an interest in hearing more about these, put those comments down below. And if you like these kind of videos, I can certainly look at sort of keeping that stash and pulling them out and doing one of these every now and then. And I'd love to hear about your own experiences and what are those products that, you know, that people like, and there are loads of them out there, and we know that things don't work for everyone. But what are some of your surprises, those sort of products that you're like, yay, and you get it home and you're like, ah, for fuck's sake, that was terrible. Because, you know, we get them, and it happens. So if you like the look of this video, I please hope you'll subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and hit the notification bell so that you know every time a new video is uploaded, which happens every week. So I hope you enjoyed that today, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Thanks very much. Shit. Do I do the whole thing again? I kind of do, don't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah.